Hi, this is Ann Premizon. And what I want to talk about right now is how social and local have really become the new directories. Back in the day, we used to always just want to be on directories, but now it's all about social and local. So I want to kind of hit this topic specifically. And we have to start off with a little overview because the truest form of SEO right now is really focused on social and local, and the impact to a person's site who understands and implement these strategies will really be noticed in the search engines and will be rewarded, literally rewarded with higher placement. So the social and local impact has changed what I like to call just the face of traditional SEO simply by separating it into three areas: social signals, local search, and traditional SEO. When you think about how there used to be actual directories, and for those of you that don't know, we used to really want to be everywhere. There used to be like websites that would have directories on them, and every webmaster wanted to be listed in these because there would be a place to put your information and then get a link back. But they were like directory after directory, like an online yellow pages, and individuals would own these sites. And even though there's some major directories that still exist, many of those directories have gone away because they've been replaced with social sites like Facebook and local citations. So in essence, using social and local directories like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Google+, Yellow Pages, Yelp, have become the most reliable and accurate way to publish and or find information about a company. So we have to look at what are really social signals. I mean, social signals are like our likes and shares, which we all know from Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook account, I encourage you to look into it. And they're votes, or we pin people on Facebook, we tag people. There's Twitter, LinkedIn, there's all kind of, different social media sites that filter things out to the various search engines. And using links as off-the-page ranking factor was a really big leap forward for search engines, because over time links have actually lost their value for a variety of reasons. Now, it's kind of a dicey subject saying they've lost their value. It's how the linking structure is. Some sites are really stingy about leaking out. Other sites block links altogether to help fight spam. And links get bought and sold all the time, so it makes them less trustworthy. So then enter social media, and there's a way for people to actually get a vote in favor of sites. So social media sharing represents a way for voting behavior to really continue. And social signals are emerging as a ranking factor as search engines determine how to really level social interaction and behavior on the web. So what about social reputation? The definition is a reputation of a social entity, like a person, a social group, or an organization. It's an opinion about that entity, typically a result of some sort of social evaluation set on a set of criteria. It's important in business, education, online communities, other fields like doctors, lawyers, etc. Social reputation, just as search engines don't count all links equally, they don't view all social accounts as being the same. So this makes sense, right? Since anyone can create a new account on a social network, what's to prevent someone from creating hundreds of different accounts in order to manufacture a fake buzz? I'm not saying to do that, but I see it done all the time. So nothing really other than fake accounts like these can be easy to spot. They may only have a handful of quality friends in their network, and a few might pass along material to share. So ideally, you want to gain references from social accounts with good reputations, great reputations. Having your own social presence is a way that is really signifies that you're well regarded, and it's very important. So participate on social relevant platforms is a real authentic way, just as you would with your website or with customers in an offline setting. What are social shares? Just like I mentioned earlier, social shares, that's kind of hard to say, social shares, are similar to links. Getting quality social shares is an idea. Somebody repeats what you say. You participate in social shares. You post something, they reshare it. Remember, you're building a network that can help share your content, your site, your brand. Google Plus is very important from both a social and local standpoint. So I really encourage you to have a Google Plus account. And building trust is imperative to success. So building social and local profiles is something we will be covering. Most people have experience setting up such sites, but the exact steps for these sites change without warning. We suggest you have a minimum of the following profiles. And you know what? I just was listening to what I said. I said we will be showing you how to set these up. Most people know how to do it. We're not going to show you how to set these up because they all have their own editorials. They tell you step by step how to do that. But some social directories: Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, YouTube. Local directories like Google+, Facebook, Yahoo, Bing, Yelp. There's many more in some specific niches. So I think what we really need to do now with our little site that we've built is we need to really go check out our social signals. So let's go do that and see where we're at. Okay, so I want to start by saying that I'm in a Google window. It's actually Chrome, not a Google window. I'm using the Chrome browser. And I use this as incognito, and the way I got here, see this little like 3 lines over here? If you click on this, it'll give you the opportunity to go to a new incognito window. And I do that because the search results are different when you do it not signed in. So I stay signed in often, and I wanted to give a real live kind of demonstration so that it's not showing things from my login. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go to google.com, and I'm going to, again, not sign in, and I'm going to go do a search for Seal Beach SEO. Okay, so what's cool about this is I can see already that I'm number 2. So let's just count how many places, and I'm going to explain to you exactly how we did this, and hopefully this will continue to grow. But I set up a Yelp account. So we've got, this is our Yelp account. We're in position 2. Good for us. You can see right here, I've already got us 3. We're number 1 for Seal Beach SEO with the Google Plus page. So let's open that up. So that's 2 links on page 1. Oh, and let me show you this too. This is pretty interesting. So it's not a highly searched word, but 262,000 is pretty good for a small town. And I'm pretty happy that we're already in position 1 here. If you come down, let's see here, none of these are us. Oh, here's our Facebook page. So that's 3 places on page 1. And can we go all the way down? And okay, so we've got 3 places on page 1. So that's not bad. It's not even been 3 weeks. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go to page 2 just so that I can see what we have. Okay, so this is the actual site. I'm not going to open that. We've seen that quite a bit. Here, so on page 2, we're already on YouTube, so let's just open that up. Oh, listen to that. That's, I don't know if you can hear that. That's the music from YouTube. Let me just go in here and pause that so that we don't have to listen to that as we go through this exercise. And let's see here. This isn't us. This isn't us. Come on. Oh, here's our Twitter. Okay. So as you can see, page 1 and 2, I mean, page 1 I'm pretty doggone happy with. We've got all of those leads already there. So good for us. That's great. So now let's go and see where we're actually ranking. So you can see here is the Seal Beach Yelp page. Thank you very much. And you can see here's our Google Plus page. And we've got 1 follower. Oh, we've already had 1,055 views. Just to let you know a little bit about traffic, that's awesome. And we're verified. You can see that right there. That in itself can take quite a bit of time. I'm not logged in, so it's not. So that's why it's saying to log in. I've got 112 likes. And YouTube, which was on page 2, okay, all comments, there's 1 comment. Oh, because it was shared on our Google Plus page. So I don't even have any traffic at all. Nobody has probably even seen this video, but it's on page 2. And then Twitter, as you saw, was on page 2. 9 tweets. So, I mean, it's a very new account. So with this said, I want to show you kind of a little tool so that you can kind of understand a little bit about the power of setting these up. So I use a tool called Bright Local, and I white label this, and I use this whenever I do my clients. And you can see I am comparing this. Today is June 27th, and I'm just comparing it with June 26th when I just ran a report. So 5 search terms are up, 3 are down, no change. 6 have been added and 3 have been lost. So that you have an idea, this is just me telling you that I'm tracking. So what are the keywords that I'm tracking? As you can see as we go down here, I'm looking for Seal Beach SEO. So as we go across, it's looking at Google organically, Google Maps, Yahoo, Yahoo Local, Bing, and Bing Local. And you can see right here, we've moved up from position 3 in one day to position 1. Woohoo! Good for us. Yelp is here. As we go down, you can just kind of see how quickly you start to rank for keywords. This is our YouTube page. And so see here, organically, this tells me that we're on page 2, and it just showed up today for our own keywords, Seal Beach SEO. If I continue to go down, so my keywords then was Sunset Beach, so I was in position 10, I'm down to 13 in one day. So it just changes like this. So you can see organically where we're ranking. Los Alamitos, which is a very close community to where I live. It's kind of part of Seal Beach. And remember, when we set up the page, we made a page for that. We rank now 3 on maps. And so as you can go down, I'm just tracking just a few keywords. Here's another search engine optimization in Seal Beach on page 8. And as we go down, you can see that I'm starting to rank. We're starting to rank, I should say, all the way down. I wish that I ranked on page 1 on all of these, but in 3 weeks, I'm not too upset about this. Here's another report that I run. This is for active citations. So remember when I started talking about the value of local, we talked a little bit about citation authority and trust flow. So for a brand new site that was 0 to have a trust flow so quickly at 54 is like, it's pretty remarkable, actually. Woohoo for us. So as you can see this, you can see where I've placed us. So I'm just going to do a search by citations, by authority. So here's one with 9. Here's one with 14. So why am I showing you this? Because in a future exercise, I'm going to start to link to places that I've built links. And I'll go into that more, but this allows me to choose where I'm going to link to. So I just wanted you to kind of see some of these. I mean, here's a 70, here's an 83. So I'm going to go look at some of these, and then we'll kind of take it from there. So I just wanted to go over again in such a short period of time. By looking for these keywords, I'm already taken over at page 1 and pretty close to getting more. I'm really happy with having what did we say here? We've got 1, 2, 3 on page 1, 2 on page 2 in a very short period of time. And that is how you do it. I'm very excited for you to start to build your social profiles and for you to see these results for yourself and for your clients. It's really that easy. Thanks for letting me explain this, and we'll talk really soon.